Now to the ongoing war between Israel and Hamas. Pressure building for a humanitarian pause in the conflict as the death toll in Gaza continues to rise. Israeli forces say they conducted another ground raid in Gaza overnight ahead of an expected invasion. Hamas says the death toll in the region now stands at more than 7,000. Hamas also claims that 50 hostages were among those killed, but those numbers are unverified by CBS News. International calls for a ceasefire in the war continue to grow.
Working with partners on the ground to see if we can accelerate and increase the flow of humanitarian assistance in.
The United Nations is warning that the hospital system in Gaza is on the brink of collapse as fuel supplies run out. Meanwhile, the U.S. deployed 900 U.S. troops and 2 aircraft carriers to the Middle East to bolster defenses in the region. Emotions running high on all sides of this conflict and around the world. One group, made of members of the Jewish American community here in Southern California, calls itself IfNotNow, and it is calling for a ceasefire. Joining me now is Kaplan. He is the spokesperson for IfNotNow. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate having you in.
Thank you.
So let's talk about your position. It's not necessarily a popular one right now. And it basically, tell me if I'm right, holds that there is room to condemn terrorism, to stand with Israel, while at the same time taking regard for Palestinian civilian lives. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right. You know, IfNotNow, we're a national movement of American Jews, and we're organizing our community to support Palestinian human rights. And so our work right now is really centered around calling for a ceasefire, calling for the prioritization of hostage negotiations, and to end the siege on Gaza.
So let me just put a few arguments to you, which I know you've heard before, right? You can't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah, you know, I think what happened on October 7th, Hamas's attacks on Jews and on Israelis, was horrific. You know, it was deeply disturbing for me. I myself am the grandson of Holocaust survivors, and you know, the images, the videos that we saw of this brutal violence against Jewish people really was my worst nightmare. And I know the case is the same for a lot of people in my community. What we're seeing happen right now is that Israeli political leaders, ministers, leaders in the Netanyahu government are taking advantage of our grief as Jewish people around the world and in Israel, and using our grief, really weaponizing our grief to call for violence against Palestinian civilians. And I think it's important for our viewers and for viewers, especially in the Jewish community, to keep in mind that prior to October 7th, many people in our community were highly critical of the Netanyahu government and really concerned about the sort of religious fundamentalist direction that the government was headed. And we're seeing those same leaders, those same extremist leaders now really making explicit calls for acts of genocide against Palestinian people. It's contrary to our Jewish values, and it's contrary to our values as Americans, and so we're organizing really thousands and thousands of people in our American Jewish community to stand up and say, we need something different and we need this violence to stop. And
that is a good point. In a democracy, there is room for different viewpoints, for discussion, for criticism of whoever might be in power at the time. You know, the position of the government in Israel right now is that this is solely Hamas's responsibility. Hamas carried out this attack. They hide in hospitals and among civilians, using civilians as human shields. If civilians aren't getting the food and the fuel they need, and if they're coming under attack, that's Hamas's fault. Your response?
Look, Hamas is an extremist organization. It's a terrorist organization, and it has a mission to kill Jewish people. As Jews, as members of the American Jewish community, we do not have a choice over the violence that Hamas inflicted on our people, but we do have a choice about the violence that the Netanyahu government is now committing in our names against Palestinian civilians. And so I think we need to stand up and say, you know, we demand a ceasefire. We call on the U.S. government to demand a ceasefire. And I want to add, too, that we're seeing other regional actors escalating their language, other countries making statements that they will enter this fight if they continue to see this indiscriminate killing in Gaza. And so I think, you know, our call for a ceasefire is really both a moral call, but it's also a call that we believe really reflects like responsible foreign policy.
All right. Well, we really appreciate your time today. Our condolences to you, your community. I know it's a very, very tough time right now, and we really appreciate you coming on to talk about it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you. And stay with KCAL News and kcalnews.com for the very latest developments on the war and reaction here at home. We are always streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. Rachel.